whatever happening has been happening in the country, are finding the way into the city, the garden city, or sacrum, Asanteman Retro Vibes Day Party. And then Akoya event is worth, talking about. It's worth, telling people about it. And we in Akoya the Asanteman edition, and it's more of like we having a point to prove. And minimikuma as a 4, mijimikuma as a 4D. Who they be here saying there was a penny for neba. Now you di home komo kakra. How it started, where it's heading to, Kumasi DA, what it entails, the into mother behind, and every conversation that needs to be had about the Retro Vibes Day Party. Nina Baba be din komoni in our ha. Enti afeno aba mo akwaba. We are live on Facebook, Opemsuo Radio Extra. Maybe be a homana tum, so we have conversations about the event. So utia tam chuku ebi awate that you have interest in going. You might be lucky and komoni bibunsa are found na say wahuno. Memo makwaba na yenshe nkomo na se. Mpenifo mama hama makwaba. Chairman. Eja title ni mem nyane say when the back with so no. We say we be ahun here.
Yeah, we be ahun here.
Nice one. Mimi din the entry boys like Derek. My mention say free her. What you din the say? Della. Okay.
So went to me after me DJ Della.
DJ Della. Ha. Boss what you know way?
Kofi da Silva.
Kofi da Silva. Chairman, my time studio yesterday on kan wo body.
Me Guy Hector Manuel.
Guy Hector Manuel and so ha. Makwaba, as I said, we've been hearing conversations, here videos. Yate Honsem, Retro Vibes Day Club, Retro Vibe events. Ubia Udinya or shed that the mano. Mawa idea. I would want to first start and ask say, you can Retro Vibes Day Club or Retro Vibes event a yediade.
Okay, so Retro Vibes Day Club a event ye creative for conformity 30 and above.
Okay.
Whereby first Sunday of every month be a year.
Okay.
The different DJs eba.
Okay.
The encarnated nightclub experience. The about daytime.
Okay.
Send I money time on to me piano and say why wouldn't
yeah.
Would more 14 idea. Charlie Bob say age crown energy.
So cool for you could
down Kuala or Beshaw year. School community idea pressure and also
true
into the way by say and first Sunday of every month and more 30 and above no in America crack AP na you share AGN
okay
into Sena I am in your Canada no
penny for agro maybe say a more in this idea to bring up an event targeting people above the 30s, and then also per the the vision or the brain behind it, and they said they won't see me and I do PNI man 4 day now let's have a day party now more and more of that age intimate because there's also a question ebi wo ha penny for dem amum pie bi ne say obekọ enwumre na enkora bi o magi table ne nkomo bi no he wouldn't feel comfortable mreben na mo birthday this idea.
Okay, idea na kasa die medical can say this is my 23rd year as a DJ.
Okay.
Now in these years of DJing for so long, no, ebedum maybe I mean who say afe me table ball anniversary kind of parties.
Okay.
40th birthdays, 50th birthdays, 60th birthdays.
Okay.
And me realize say I was in Shemuna se no. I am for kwaji omo ni chain. The usual event I
omokono
and same.
Okay.
Nti ehọ na menya idea no. Idea the buy na eja me frefre me partners and I menu omo kai me pitch idea no more be asuji to mu. That was around 2023.
Okay.
Nti take about almost a year. That's a feedback we planning BBA.
Okay.
2024 that was October and the year first edition. Into year came there by October this year, now you 2 years.
2 solid years.
Yes. Exactly.
And then if I got you right with the first statement, and I say, any jumedia moye no bosumi mi no bosumi mi ensa. Moye no kwesia de bi edi bosumi bi anim.
Exactly. Just say January pen because okay. January one say school fees pressure. No,
yeah,
December mumum ye no.
That's nice.
Until January na yako break. Then February all the way till December.
That's
nice.
December
the end of the year, first Sunday, no, third Sunday.
Okay. Yeah. To have an idea to birth it up obeya mana group and the biana no be our hair baby crowd or the free bar. Retro Vibes Day Club, since Munya had the idea to bring it up, no. My and a far kwa and I say there's been times since Sisaya Bem. Me kumazia me way de minim say we need the decline. But over the 2 years span, I'm in operation. I hear this event, I'm a man for any ajaba who be ano. I shall see a plan and not at the saying say be wafako. And I say Mwasi Sana and I say it has been this way, but we in kaka na fi ababe drew the adri.
Okay, yeah, the kind share every Shield Lounge. Okay, and no Spintex.
Okay,
but
yes, and crying.
I won't cry. Yes. Yeah, or for I think time I share up to last year August.
Okay.
August no mo shate ho down nti na any choice na crowd no so enyi.
Okay.
Nti ye movie called Para Lounge or East Legon.
Okay.
Nti free East Legon. So that time nyina make Kenya na any free, na absolutely free. Nti free Para no na December mo last year. Ye movie called your current location I for her East Gardens.
Okay.
Nti basi and that there e ho na ye won cry. But just said this year no for plans say we the betu kwan kakra.
Okay.
Because he will say enije nyina ntumi wa crap.
Yeah.
Nti ye the kind of call who.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Easter.
Okay.
Na July there say yembra kumase.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
For that long period na I won't cry no. As you said na nyesika jia kana na moye. It was something that was passion driven.
Yeah.
Ashase no nipa muhu se nipa e penna in what way. The more envision from the start, more planning for a year no. More start rolling it out no. Sana net here. And I say you've had to make changes in at the core activities now because of nipa patronage. And I say it's been smoothly run by the Emojin Nana Air Cosa.
Okay, me shall say na mini topic.
Okay.
So plan it there and one year gusu.
Okay.
Difference problem nipa no. And our domina abemu no. The whole idea was let's make people happy. Okay. Let's give people the joy and nostalgia that they used to have omunyanya biumu.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. Okay. Until now, no salvation idea. Yes, take it to it. Yes. The only difference is because you're starting organically, you're fair down for omubana omufilia. The next one, no more someone invite other people.
Yeah.
Kaka never grow in social media so be no. Ama numbers na more. Even though social media so be no. Be abano filia. Yeah. Or call the other people but. Say and now call your grandma and that is no move for the person baby but.
How was it been like?
I think the last laid the foundation. Yeah, you know, just as we started, the brain and then the whole idea is still running.
Okay.
Definitely once something is in process, there's always the continuous learning aspect. Sure. And because this is community driven, we kind of sit back and also listen to our patrons exactly what they want and then the direction they want it to go. The foundation is just as the Lacano, a year 30 plus. We plan to stick with that as our foundation, and then also continuously give people the experience. That we continuously say retro is not just an event. It's an experience. There's a lot that goes into it. Just as he was saying, so right? It was just passion driven, based on community. Tell your friend to tell a friend, and then it was growing. But definitely, once growth comes in, logistical support also grows and all that. So then we had to move, then try to commercialize it a bit and then do gate proceeds. But even that, we kept it at the barest minimum of 100 cedis, which still pertains as we have it. We are at the mercy of our patrons. So what we deliver is the energy almost no. But at the end of the day, no mukufia at least. Say yes, and when we came out, we had some good fun. Yeah.
Let's put these two questions together now. We are into the planning, what goes into it, the theme, maybe I'm to so and then all that. A dinner that Jumedi used to be in the Retro Day
Club.
Day Club.
Yeah.
any the age restriction I'm the tool so no. What give you mama explanation to why you'd wanted that.
Yes.
But when you have views from the ages below or more show because a genuine consent to wait in TM ammonia some mobile some and a dinner that's no. Why the name Retro Day Vibes? Is it to represent something? And I say it's something that you guys cooked up and it does fit events now.
Okay, so just as the name is self-explanatory, retro. We go back in the days. Also, you have to look at who the organizers are and then where they stand. We are all millennials. Yes. So. Once
in other language,
yes, strong, I think as definitely when you are birthing something like this, you birth it from a place of comfort and a place of identity, which is us being millennials. Yes, age-wise, no, it is because of the kind of music that we want, music policy that we drive our retro vibes. What we've tend to do is that even with because it's the stars are the DJs, even as times where we do surprises, we would like to tap into our our mentors, our stars that we used to know, who maybe today may not be known by the younger generation, and also give them a platform in real time to also show what it is that they've shown us when we were young. So basically, that has informed it. It will still continue to be like that. We know there are concerns by the younger generation to come back. I mean, you see, I always say that glory be to God. The prayer is that retro stands the test of time.
Okay.
Age is something that we will all grow into. Today you might be 28 and 27, 20, even 29 and have concerns. But the question here is, by tomorrow you will be 30 years. And once you get to 30, you will understand why the age is capped at 30. We are not saying that at 28, 25, you are not matured or you may not like a particular type of song. But as an event house, as curators, as people who have put this together, this is where we stand, and then this is just the age limit we set just to control in terms of how the kind of affinity you have to the kind of music it will be played.
Obi jina baby kase nioma ekoso wo ho nioma amoye wo ho ntina age restrictions ne ye 30 kona nipa no dika anaze ebia onye bi mentina wo kasa bibi wo ho ekoso a eye above 30 ntina restrictions ne wo obi betimi ade aka asem.
Oh, a nyom no nko a hwe nko so sa nije ene nyom no nko a
enti me ma kwa DJ ma me answer.
Okay,
so sena wonim ne me ye DJ metabo wedding spa na dia ba kwa ya nkofo nim o wedding ho ne say wedding ade say we ye DJ na otumi bo wedding na we ye champion. Reason ne say wedding bia ubehu akwala kra oti stroller mo aye piano aba
e dia ba se
all the way to bia we di best 95.
Na na worry want to
thank you into different age categories in about or say ubonyum na obia ni je unye obia wo dance floor say no obia be free wedding no be ka say oh wedding we me call na e de na yemfa no nyemfa to yemfa another one say me bo ebia obia we di 50 the birthday party. We won't say most of the guests no and now how member event no be na around 45 to 50 na and I say maximum 60. It is uncle for me no more na say juma na efofo le for ama tell me more de pe na say 8 hours kwa 8 hours ni nyina non stop ni je nice sadia na na ye movie the about retro vibes. It is nya from 30 and above me bonyum bia enye se me dwen de wedi 19 ho
so betin dey asa
be jama be ya ma piano be point nsa so wa chi ase ena em person be ba so a omeka say na den nyum na omo boy because omo nchi ase na say kwa me to me post video bia obe nso bia comment what's the title of the first song you me say na title of the way pa unim e bi kwa ye to me show me kai sa akwa de nyum last week ya Ghana winning match na e post I think that was 2010 for Black Stars. Obviously, no one use current players. Dini idea just say you no come and say that. nti ni nyina account na say under 30 for no de muntina fie in about
yeah
5-10 years musum be di 30 ni bi mudi a retro no de nyame adom nti abeda so awo ho
nice one
ya na mo aba beji mu
nice one
but see idea reason ni nyina ni
okay from the years down the line our retro day vibe aba besine more one particular one ambeka say we there retro ni vibe ya ankasa like more off head more back could be what meeting in the their castle
no kranya me enyim and there meeting hi July I shall see June edition na ye wo ye answer ye to kwan back Asanteman mu hi
okay
and no na make say in terms of crowd that has been our biggest audience for Retro Vibe Day Club. The love that was shown on that particular day still lives with us. It's part of idea my encranche say idea we are ye idea for assume intino am I GD say ye ni year bebre na be som omani be je ho na ya ma na ye kama intino so ebe June edition no victory wave no dia hu say na man for share black star jersey nti we ya dia ba Asanteman mu ayese ye use Asanteman colors ya esisi a jersey ya be ya dia jersey obia it's na make no Andra we me share dai na no pay masashe madi ochina so sa Ghana abo match ni so asa me diginim sa intino no the June edition and na ye back why between me say a month for they really showed us love.
I was coming there with the question say over the period now my year has there been themes more the so and I say it's just the normal retro day club vibe na more the kwa na say mo sheda ma theme bia more the so a man for so live up to the theme more the so no.
Yes retro no busomi bia ni team
okay
intino ebi wo ho a ya ye bia interco I say back to school bia repping school
okay
ya ye bia white on denim
okay
ya ye bia Hamatan Popo where people come in flowery dresses and beach wear and stuff bone shaker na
the bone shaker na dress na
this is dressing yes intino busumi bia ni ho team hanti ye ba Asanteman mu de yes team a ye de ba ye Asanteman edition aye de aba aye kase ye nyina ye mpie on day no na obi an repping Asanteman colors ana say obepe Asanteman jersey na ye nyina ya ba na ye amana efe
okay ye be ka Asanteman edition ho but I want us to have an emphasis be near the back and I'm happy say me bisa am say over the years the ma ye nyina no which one Ambeka say you had that vibes I'm also I mention the mo ye with the Ghana jersey no and no yen hwe kakra how was it created what was it about Ghana jersey no mo dey sa theme net so because you wanted to appreciate say Ghana and I say there was something specific be a mo target you would say ampa you were able to achieve it because or have more timeline say you have a lot of videos under but we be here baba be see as a no because they want to get the vibes and they get it there it's on Hannah Hokran Kwasi. What is it about that edition?
Okay my main take you back into time say a retro day so me a very big Black Stars fan
okay Papa mo boni mo
Papa mo boni all the years
ye jinem
John Boy G cafe hu nyina
support we dey make me actual videos
asumbo be mu nyina
mutari mo la ni ya
jinem
2010 me bia na me bu kotodwe wa asanwaja Anthony penalty nyina me kai nti madam for ba ko de bi o ta asem ya ba be do World Cup na Ghana qualify na me koto me jesia na we de bia na support Black Stars nti last year mo you movie free show launch a call Pera edition be a friend Ghana must go that was the first time I am for share Ghana jersey and go for business say Ghana jersey so they are there because in never to say last year money and confirm supported Black Stars and around that time now you qualify and another qualification mu cry DMI until you throw back to time now Ghana a movie free Nigeria at the bar Ghana time omutu ye
yeah
nti me you see saa we no team no say okay yen so ye di free Ghana akọ
World Cup okay
no matter
okay
what.
okay
Now after that edition no bibi sonko si ye 2 weeks later or say a week later and a boy last qualification match it was a do or die affair.
yeah
Now me ko stadium Saturday no that was Obe Kaya that was the stadium for shouting USA. Now we share some videos in that time and man na was stadium na me hu bi da na me see obia na me hu bi say hey we oba retro say and our ya to Jesse and Kayen
yeah
and he who said no ya ye bibia e different
yeah
until this year ya ba be call World Cup na me say no or say a victory wave
nice
the victory wave no ani from March this year independence basically now so wow sha time ben na Ghana for ya supporting Ghana are you feeling proud I say Jesse than this year.
It's true. Especially on the back, say you call from no say bring back the love of my king. As I feel now, we are feeling the love.
Person can be ABL being intimacy, but in all honesty, Ghana for be naka. Teams I won in the past 2 decades, team we can ngofoni hope.
True.
But team win there was support than any other team we've ever had.
Yes, Starboy Crown could be, but still now you could see the support. Yes, I don't know. Exactly. And there's something to show.
Yes, evidence. It's a worldwide level.
Yes.
Uko US, Uko Canada, and then Jesse sales square easy.
Let's come back to the Asanteman edition of Modeba. As if from someone who flyers, they are told to so I have some here to even show you. They are told to so Asanteman edition retro vibe. Confanoche this Kejane Baninya channel Jesse to the extent of Ghana Jesse Yaman for the question though. I would the Omunim Tebeka Wasem. In trying to move retro vibes to other cities, no. How did choosing Kumasi the anybody? Was it because of popularity? Was it because Kumasi is the center of Ronase? What was it really? And as a more entertainment side, and you felt you'd get a pull when it comes to bringing this event to Kumasi, a side day party.
No cranny. Like I said, no. Your patrons, and we are also in the comment sessions. It's a support and for the money. It's a support and for the money. And now, as also apart from Accra, there's no way we move from Accra and decide to go anywhere and miss out on the Greater Ashanti region. It is not possible. The culture, the identity, when it even comes to projecting Ghana outside, there's no way we can tell the story without the Ashanti story. So, coupled with calls from patrons in our comment sessions, we knew very well that there's no way you decided to say you pay and I decided you move Asanteman. It took us some time because we already had plans for the Easter. So when we decided, say it was time to move to another region, definitely nana or say to not just say see ba nearby ye dear me can cry black picture no you won't get it until say obeba be feel. There is nothing that we have left behind. We are taking this as a serious thing. We are taking this but we are of the view said there's no way entertainment should be centered around Greater Accra. It is that is not it. Which better place than the Greater Ashanti region with all its culture, with all its people, with all its vibe, with all its energy. And I see why share one Asante for more casa and down for near the intino. Ye kasi a beba and ye I didn't see everybody. There was nothing going to change it. Inti yaba, inti ira. And I'll say to Yaba.
Nice coming into the region, you could come have the event. The omnibus to be meeting the atoso you get the support and everything. Because Kumasi Yabaka Jenny said, or the whole walk right chain fee, it's regardless of the air banner. Say any J, any chrono boy, any pekum quadi ebeje. But why did you guys choose to use the term the Asanteman edition. And then also, at then I'm choosing specific way of dressing. Be a more per se amount for the bar, a man about vibe. Why the name and why the dressing or the way you'd want people to dress to the event?
This is the only nation within the nation.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that.
This Asanteman.
Yes.
It has its own identity.
Yes.
Throughout the whole of Ghana, there's no other place that has its own flag, its own identity.
Yeah.
They rep tradition.
Yeah.
So it was simple. We knew based on education, we know what the culture is here. Nti enu ntina ye tuni di Asanteman edition because Asanteman, and it is no joke. We've experienced it. Ye buy ye kra o ka say omodo ahoho che ya ye feel ye ko say ye ko di fufuo kra na and nama omodo man ye kra no different nti na ne de.
That is one. I'm happy when people coming in, seeing and saying it's Nana Moka Momo. Baby, I'm Mutia Crown, say country. It says country be a bear. I was so hospital, police station, fire. Be on some amenities, no prisons, nothing. Menshia Enclave here has annual money. There's a district hospital, there's a police, there's a fire station, there's BBR. Mudika coming to Kumasi. Nyamona mo kambuya eka. Say one thing Kumasi for try to get in the numbers. Space, event places. I need to be frank with you. Say kase events say happen top notch. Kumasi dia for a period of more than a year. Within be 2 years near there. Miami Nuanom has been doing it excellently. From Guy Hector to Stana to K Black to BBR. There's been events in Kumasi. I create meeting and say, yes, I come on. But your complaint has always been about space. Retro Vibes coming to Kumasi. Minimsemo consider Nina. You chose to do it at AQ3 Center.
Perfect.
Did you have options to weigh from? And I said with more mindset, you know, with the kind of idea I'm a so you went straight in for AQ3. How was it like in getting a place for such a befitting event?
Okay, I like the question. Dear Ebe Muni say, first, yetu anamombaha. Even before we came up with team and everything, yetu anamombaha. Echo around so event center bia unima ewo Asanteman idea yakoho together with a team of about 15 people.
Nice.
The whole team, all the vendors, yako around. Assessing we looked at some key things. 1, availability on the day. 2, access to facilities. 3, proximity, security of the environment and all that. So when we put all these things in a nutshell, we zeroed in on AQ3. And also the added touch that AQ3 has is ambience. Yes, so it fits everything that we wanted, and then we settled for AQ3. We know for sure that people tend to say that maybe AQ3 away kakra. But I also want to believe that even with my stay here for the past 4 days, people who have made their first trip or first journey to AQ3, when they got there, they were like, hey, how yes, so even for every Obia Otimi Bia say, Omba AQ3 da, or the Sunday we to Anamobra, or the bra. So Oba, not a ball, be 6, 7, now 1 kawawa, na enyemia.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So AQ3 fits the occasion.
Yes, it fits the occasion.
With the amenities, it's offset the emopen, even let's say for an event of that magnitude.
Yes.
And then also for any other event.
Maybe after your choir, or your event or walk or anyone listening who free baby Ashanti region person event consider AQ3. Just go there, see the facilities, see what they have. Even if they are very hospitable. Yes.
we talk about retro vibes because of what they went me and kono, they went who na waka wasem. Intime beba baby ebe kono, the publicity, the media, and everything. I know you guys have my brother on board. Maybe he didn't come be far then he comes in. Me ame 1 or 2 being so ame busano. But day party, you know, you're quite ready, you know. You're quite say you ready to go so much shiny on my lighting bed, oh my you be fair and you men puno no. Now we are having a day party. Nipana ye expect your mono. What are you guys telling us when it comes to set up a sound no? Ebi a ubi remukra ticketing and you ready munga mukra be manko bi ankare, but this is a day thing. Yes, say you be rem baby you be firm and then all that ebi a mom per se mo be go into details because you want people to come and experience it because ebi ka baby a fair remukra should be an experience on its own. But mo bet ho kakra che ya, what are we to expect at the facility AQ3 center with the retro vibes combining and sample na ya beka e ho infonyini twa ne the ubo and everything.
Yes. My case is to say for us, as Retro Vibes Day Club, the brand is more important to us, but the only thing that supersedes that is the experience, like I've always said. Nice. Patrons, Enigia, with regards to setup, Black, because na because I mean to one hand na kofa baby but no credit say we've put a lot of things in place. Main can end that setup started today.
Nice.
The event is on Sunday, but setup started today. Nice. The first track arrived from Accra today. The second one moves this dawn at 4 a.m. The third one will move on Saturday. Saturday dawn. Yes. So there's a lot to see. There's a lot to experience. A key thing that has been taken into consideration with regards to setup is security. Security of our patrons and security of their properties. But that's setup you will feel the vibe even as far as from the main junction.
Nice.
Yes, so that is where we are starting from our Metin Kakra, the flags being lined up, back to the lane that leads you to AQ3. Nice. The barricading has been done, the ticketing area redemption stations, and then the face-to-face ticket purchases, and then our VIPs have separate entrances. The standards also have separate entrances. With respect to washrooms, AQ3, they have very clean washroom. There are people on standby to clean at every 15-20 minutes.
Nice.
We are introducing a rooftop experience just as we have it in Accra. Rooftop one. To the bar, rooftop one. They are set up in it and bar Obenya the whole place, so in terms of maybe Oko event, I say a club na bebre na say maybe obekwa keep up pen say but retro no the way it ya sankwa throughout din say obeba retro obo say obi gina ne phone so kasa na ordinate theatre wo obi ho any david nije nkwa because ye wo no problems doors nti no ye pon wa ye ko face nti ye nya ye mre ye gi any heavy one. So there's also an eatery that we've created, a buffet setup where people can go buy food, have comfortable seating in an AC room, even when the event is going on. And now didi kama na quickly umasaba be kai ho our main floor. AQ3 floor nankasa no ye use ni na 360. In terms of setup in the BBR, even with we are bringing our act tent from Accra, the definitive one that sets us apart. The stage, you already know who the acts are. In terms of remedy crown, once we remedy backdrop for your partners, Smeno spicy tamarind, so set up for man no more banner person mo twetwe mfoni kama
clean aside the environment itself abia picture ball
no so wa on AQ3 and I say a 6 we will also activate another experience in terms of ambience lighting. It will then you appreciate what has gone through this. My person Mr. Kase, Asanteman edition, yes, it's Retro Vibes Day Club. It is also in partnership with AQ3. Together with your partners.
Okay. Kumase has a surprise. He didn't come out behind the scenes. And we were talking about this thing. A day party.
Yeah.
Man, you be that. Man anticipate and answer man who be that when one of these day parties of yours.
Okay.
Focus no answer down with day ne so.
Okay.
I shifted by night ne so da. It been see that.
Never.
Timen kana mi musa mo say more anticipate and answer more anticipate say.
Yeah.
We there. Yeah, they be free we now benumre with this edition.
I can tell you with my last blood.
And not
some better as I want to say.
Me
say e be free we no. Aba into the night.
Night say time be.
Say after 8. Nyina ejinem.
Sanity all the time. Ye na pon.
That is what I want to ask. Also a day party.
Yeah.
It also be on my time that so 1 to 8 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will be on the mindset they say yeah we dey me ba 1 at 8 ye near pon.
Right.
Ti be say na me bisa the earlier ones they say mo ye ne sa say 1 to 8 na ma pon. And I say a free time I must share we no e dey ben you in my previous ones no. It be ben you
shall say 1 by 8 near pon.
Okay.
But like I always say, me too quine.
Yeah.
All these hours.
Yeah.
Abakumasi, Amwa Jimmy. Kama. Fufu amedi. Ebi okra mama me ntia. We nyinano. And also the feedback I be in terms of volumes of people, the energy ni bibiano. I always make exceptions.
Yeah.
Right. So this is something that people are unkofo afre say baba ye was Asanteman. Intino me to me aka say based on feeling na menya no bibia maybe next month I'll be going back to Accra. We can agree to do an extended version of maybe an hour, yes, but we still have to stick to what the policy is and what the reasons why we created this, which is get people to come out on a Sunday after church, have fun, and be able to go back home, get ready for Monday, and then go to work energized.
Okay, yes. I'm happy. Say more. Kakra say extension
yes.
Man find shimutrim kakra and I'm more expected. Anticipation, no, they more fan come.
Oh boy, Coco.
Because I know my people and I know how we turn up.
Yes, sir.
Many of them abun say, guy no what troja. I didn't see a chance yesterday. Into was sorry 11. I will be papa see upon time. Yeah. No. Oh, see, I didn't guys who are there. Guy had to say at 7.
Yeah.
Obi shut that friend 11:30 junior at Chemembrana 11:30. Also, I shall say, I never 11:30.
Black, if it's for retro, my say with motif when you know, and I mean him say this particular stage they're quite chilly. If you've never been to retro, so on by retro da. You can say you shall see one. You shall see one.
Yeah.
And it is not the kind of event that when you come a ball one no nice be shall see slow. People do not know about 30 platform. Yeah, warm up.
You do an agongwa.
Yeah, warm up. You do one. And the beautiful thing about this particular edition is that one of your partners, spice, Smirnoff tamarind, spicy tamarind. All remuna more free shot.
Nice.
Into all bomuna activate you to journey bibia and not just a ginger na starting.
I think Obetima can literal terms fire emoji na ya send. Oh, experience no gates na no. Emoji na ba into reality, yes, into your body.
And one
nice one. Coming into Kumasi, mention and heard that side of retro vibes events are my year now, but Kumasi the me who put up more flyers now. After putting out every other flyer, most of that put one particular one beer. You had my brother captured by Guy Hector as more official blogger. I would have one or two to ask him, but I just want to know from you guys. Narration B and more as planners, no more say more putting it across. And I say is the norm with retro vibes. Say mo ye bi ana mo sheda fa nipa ba ku bi mo hu say ne brand ne fete mo brand into obebo mo at this time around. You are coming to Kumasi, you are doing the Asanteman edition. You chose to use Guy Hector Manuel as more official blogger in everything.
Okay, so with Retro, no, even with the Accra one, no, we are a team which consists of bloggers, and also I have to be honest. Some people come there willingly, and then they help project the event out of love, which we appreciate a lot. Asanteman, we as much as Retro, if we are crying, there's no way we touch base here without also tapping into the talents that we have here.
True.
So there was a lot of, for lack of a better word, research I also to look at the space in terms of bloggers, even in terms of the DJs that we have to put on our bill. And then when we did the research, to be honest, Guy Hector came up tops in terms of being professional and also how in terms of relating to people. And then also when we kind of press the investigation a bit further, we realized that he happens to be the one that is, I won't say, is welcomed even by the older people, older folks into the space. So that led us to the discussion. We finally settled on him based on all these attributes, and then also to use him as the go-to person to access all the other creative content creators and bloggers within Ashanti, and then so he is our gateway.
Okay, the labeka bia kan ho ana with the guy there na
the America kan ho an say ono a I'm say ohwe no de ka ne brand name no a guy Asan
Guy Hector Manuel and Kumoya could feel the leg Kenya, meet my bonnet of Waka says this is canon. No, my Kenya is nice, nice.
Basically, like some of my mileage.
Yes.
And me appreciate it, I'm team so much.
Yeah.
You buy a crew, my tea, in our some.
Yeah.
She said, no, I say, me fair free, me, I'm not just everybody is ready. Black, me, I knew share new name come on. Now I hear, oh, yeah, groundswork, oh, yeah, so many things. How to get to the minister, how to get to the mayor. Found say a say Hector. Make my say mini amuka radio mobile about so I'm cramming him. And the thing is, I mean no munim me.
Yeah.
And I'm be see me so. And I'm so near my jatum. And I do am we here my friend say. Just said the obusa no. Me nyini some post to be Accra as blogger.
Debbie. And I just wanted to know.
Yes, even in Accra no. Bloggers now they go pay be atwa o.
Yeah.
No that was war. The aba no be e, fi aba no be e di.
Yeah.
So yesterday me try say me name your Ashanti blogs. Minister, they come be a bloggers, over 100 and something.
Nice.
Then I mean, Debbie, this is coming to us. They could have done it in Accra. So I share. I'm post Nasia. Accra for still no more cool. And I know people are booking tickets.
Yeah.
To more cars because Friday holiday. It's move free Accra. And no baby. And na make us say time no. We the minimum be yes, 1 to 8. Me on point no one be connect back.
Yeah. I did check on Monday so
yes. Yes. And retro no idea. Agent training will be a water down.
Yeah.
Boss will water down.
Yeah.
Then you are doom or my junior who's on my neighbor. You see, we had the Lani Kofi, any or mutin in any or my family idea or more year. And by this, my son, Papa, and I just say, and no matter some way crying, give it my chamber Friday or Mako in that should tell you how prepared they are. How what Kumasi has for them. Kumasi did it for Sarkodie. Yes, you know, pull up, you know, cabo.
So boy,
Emmanuel fair. Maybe I catch you say. Sarkodie got the energy back to do this UK and every other one. I can't say I know my 25th year. But about Kumasi showed that much love. No? Yeah. It catapulted Sarkodie only did that. But now he wants to do extra. Who's any panic done? We are still there for him. That is how it's supposed to be. Retro on Sunday. Apart from say Asanteman jerseys no. Oh black, oh green, oh yellow. Asanteman colors.
Yeah.
Active. By me 9 o'clock. Kumasi amitire bi amitwa ye. blogging no that is our culture. This weekend obi a year than change. The whole team. And you feel every Sunday then at Thanksgiving bia. Ye nyina ye wo retro. Ye nyina ye wo AQ3. Obi busa na AQ3 na mu wa na de senior. Baby no aye kwa yemfaka. AQ3 ye be faka. We ba be chele. Odimi na be so hilltop okwa na ntia ba na ye di jama na free hilltop gate na no ba. Yeah, di jama sa na ejina musa. And we are assured of security from hilltop one be Diamond Hill. If I baby and me buy no be me say dala mo we events ni nyede omo tie adwuma na se and they put hweta mo be duru Kumasi and on ajuko EQ3 no more me no di nkomo ka no more and omo teta ye gina ye nyina ye teta minister ewo House of Chiefs that should tell you the and adwuma no omo ye no omo ni je adwuma no and omo pay adwuma no he said no papa gen set nyina no omo di adwuma so we are ready yes why wa media. This is for all of us.
I'm happy you took that twist in explaining Nyomani bi wo ha because you say I didn't come oh when say security good yes Kofi yes Dela ni abebusa ka na when be na kan yes guy Hector oh akoy dey say ne net ha it means coming from you is also add that touch to it. But guy I just want us to take this to it. We've had several conversations, particularly you, why you're involved in so much events, so much idea. Retro Day, in our own words, what is it that you really want to tell Asanteman? Is it about coming out in numbers for the organizers to get, their money put in their back? And I say it's just the experience I always preachy. I share what they with a man for you now when they say this is, let's say, on a larger scale. So you are urging everybody to come on. You talked about your own brothers being the bloggers. What gets you more involved? Any BBR. Say skakwana retro for the amount say 5 years are the way are definitely be a bit so. But this is the case you are putting it to the people. Channel na what is that really that you want to tell? I want it to come from you. 2 year or show more of the best experience they could get.
They say we make mention of events. It's not just about Guy Hector Croyer blogging. Guy Hector entertainment in Kumasi, event organizing. Obia de cry jibosu bi na ohwe senior retro for ne to wo monema and na kama ikase iska honestly share logistics in your movie from Accra to Kumasi I say come here no Accra go menyes kan be I don't know how mo but they want us to have that feel omo say ya no Accra just like Ekroma away old school started here old school union from multimedia those days it was massive over here you buy intercolleges massive. Kumasi bibi ebe so mbi ane mane yefe. And then Torewa said no. Yema almost when a part of it. Me aduka ma many abri nyina ne say this is something for all of us. This is an experience that we all have to be there. Yeah, sure retro no. And it would surprise you ni pa mo flight every day going for retro. Me go for be Marcus money ade and me kan hema ma text me anopa. Gana one Indian Kenya na nyumre na me na me na cheche
o ma cheche cha ba na mo che na wia
yes
Asanteman jesi o check o ho o mo she mre wia e che o ma wia
and that should tell you say obia person getting involved and this is a mature crowd I'm for through age ni ade na oni mo won sesi a oni mo won sa wora oni pani dia
usu
yes yan ka say e be pa mo obia call ID card but say oni mo sa wora oni pani for transit
ni didi
wan ka say ne obey on ni ade retro ayekwe ye magina me ye ne o ma bia wa achi ho nope e mpanifo a ya go through a lot now if they want to ease up e pese ye gi ani e pese ye bi kan na de bia wo bresa once in a month where mo be any Sunday aya aseme ba ho because he says am che mai omo ya aka kaka no ma yi kuma sika omo e say there is any simultaneously omo boni yeso ye bo intermediate way there. That is why I want everybody on board. It's not about Sika 7 experience. Nice. It is time I was saying in Ira. I can't run a competition. And I'm ready. I'm also better than some of the baby. I bet you on Sunday. And we are ready. Yes.
Guy Hector, no matter about but simple. The only cake the upper to argue. She's huge cry. No, don't worry, simple. So back to the event. Opemsuo AQ3 Center. We've talked about security. We've talked about measures, the experience. A free event, as he said. Quite many will be person baby also fast so deba. nipa ne ba beju no ma de na wo so ye ya onoma bi a ibitimi de aba na muwi a yenhwe oma somasne aboafo pese we make mention of it. I think ye di nkomo idie na ye di ni nyina aka ho ba because as you said moving your staff from Accra to Kumasi say afi na mo beton gates proceeds na modi atofu or there menye just enka ebeba so kwesi ada it means said there's people that have put their hands directly into say eba so na ansa na achiri mo ma hwede e be free achiri aba fire ho kakra climb no be so be fast so aba and all that.
Okay, Mr. Chief, first question. Say opa say oba program ni bi nyambo Sunday we ya they also ya ne say o dey for phone say we tie me o dey for phone say na dial *447 *5145 hash.
Yes, Uncle Bill. *447.
Yes.
*5145 hash.
On all networks. We dial ya we to me ato ticket no 100 cedis per. Me say kan si so say open VIP table I mean say ebi mo per prestige treatment. Open VIP tables so your VIP tables available. Your ahemfie there I 5,000 cedis and your ahenkan I 4,000 cedis. Nyina ba with some complimentary tickets, some drinks, ubenya dedicated usher, or mess fan bibia be ma we feel comfortable be a lounging seats. Say now ube feel besh. For lack of a better word. Abi uses our word. Inti and also wo eba partners are say na obisaya no. So far no your Smirnoff spicy tamarind, your I360 security, your apps and mobile, your ultimate minimum summit.
Oh, that wait, Maka. They are part of it. Ultimate FM, Star FM. They are all about it. Radio for the check you be out. Because I had the next edition and Opemsuo on the show.
Most definitely. They
call Ultimate also Ultimate boy. It's no problem. Ultimate FM is bad.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And I vendors in na we there. Madam Munina say. And your chairman sort to have.
It's been spectacular.
Yeah, Hector, Charlie.
Nice one.
Yeah, quite craned in the
Office that barman. Maybe the manager now. Office, you need to move past so you're going to go. *447 *514 *447 *5145 hash.
Yes.
Dale eto bibia ye bibia area. That is the message you'd get. If I'm sorry, studio na me fan chat for. We say muhu ni ya, me mo so kakra. We me de. I did this days ago.
Nice.
I had a reason in tea. Me just say me to. Mami radio say hello. You have successfully purchased 4 tickets for Asanteman edition Kumasi. Type standard, not the amount number. Kindly click on below to download your tickets. Oboson so amount QR code be and the main fan chere. Why?
It's the QR code you know. Oba on the day now and then the best scan it. Now with your room. Ya ma respond. A bit more homo ya won't see message number. Yeah, sometimes network issues take time. So when ya before the day crowd Oba now with the transaction ID nature you bet to me a check it and ya check you in.
Open Kira na hwa anya me de me se wo.
Kira no de pacho enfance new be all this new be na nipa ni di kind the room there no.
Semi amato man di.
Obe carbon.
There me ma.
Black. Kakra they count the beautiful tennis. Auto ticket no advance 100 cedis.
Okay.
You need fiscal ticket so baby unless at the gate. Auto ticket no online 100 cedis. Udru one now be turn gate na 150.
You know quite there. There's an online asana. Oh yeah, shebri kakra.
No crowd me say because all there but say but to avoid bibian and I'm for complaining network issues. Agent here can say we turn on your message in the transactional ID. We are ready to give the people the fun, the enjoyment and everything. It's not even about but unze idea a kawom ne brand idea need to mean any free never be come together. Is scanning kwa Kenya. But make sure say what to take it no entem apple colors na gu on and yen nyina ya ba be support many ama bloggers am no mudin komo it is like I avenue obi abeso obi twa videos ni akra for ni twa videos
omo you retro for no but who say mo na maye o ba who say there
me say na mama for na say na me sure mo me fair ya shiny also me ready we fair ya focus we fair no lens these are people and catch say oh ye hu akra ma for kokotwa tia na ye be twa be support ya we are all together
so let's say wa say frɛ omo you be surprised when come abi to ticket in Poabo.
Oh my ready ground so mobile. You go say we say we dey wonder woman. And them say that massipa. Me say obi no me call na say out twetwe no. From Kofitela ya focus +1 shiny frenzy obia you ready. I will change them. Oh na yenim say there yenim say Benjamin minister mo ni mayor mo so nyina na mo so de o mo share about be touchy.
And now personal conversations with Kofi Ndela na me be so but if one person me put it the way across na mo de share mo adwem. We bisa almost say the number of Nipo more expecting is saying they give me the number and I'm catching them so omo nya omo adwen say ebe broso o de omo fan show me trim say number ne be broso na enya omo no keke na omo de kan no tie for me srem omo animo omo hwe me de ka kire me say unia number ne so a wo be gina akire no na ano eden to be safe by your ticket early and twen say over gate na no
so that's one of the reason why me nuamo ba me di echi amaji agina mu
yes
hwe am brand and they are so particular about their brand
true
me
say me hwe and I'm saying
omo 2 years
omo nim na me
omo 50 years ade omo ye je omo na mu this is a brand ne ade omo so omo ye di ja chima they just don't think about say oh yeah ne ne ayi ni biara
that's one na ba
David come from o grand
last time I come
yes they are almost person mama will be at the experience and it should be something that you board in the subsequent years many times I ever board is a read through there and we can see from social media a juma my year our crown idea and the amount of subusana you say the so year to 20 idea you'll be surprised and no my 10 senior idea or making me say AQ3 one from 1 to 8 no I mean
na 10 in the crown ma Juade ya ena konfanochi so a HRS Antehine ena konfanochi so much in the GC representing
abuna susu ni di actually
come to we high na that abuna susu konfanochi GC a konfanochi say current konfanochi aguna man hini so HRS Antehine Juade idie konfanochi na emu be wo ho enti say nsuo be say bibi na say for there I think say you should keep it out of your mind say non kwan there will be safe meba you bet much tickets kaka
oh of course
and 0596259444 0596259444 0560180880 0560180880 tickets no o to 100 Ghana cedis obagate 150 Ghana cedis mpanifo yi wa ha almost say yen check akra into fry semba kupebi ni abusao ni attract one now so abeje o ticket ni bi 0596259444 0596259444 0560180880 0560180880 yeah wrapping up the conversation you giving out 5 tickets ya chama a team for more free better say yeah be to be crowd because we want this event to be one that people are coming for the experience as you've all talked about.
We appreciate that.
Guy Hectorman all has said this, he's been saying this, and you by fluke and yano. Yes, on your money to hentia. Guy by no or shenata deal. But over here, I call fat at the foot. Call fast, you know, what to do. And I'm person for who the reality say, and yet it's radio sooner casa, it's about. Sebra be ya de bi na wani engine ade na hu mi can you we want that vibes there are 7 amoka de atwa to when it comes to the event center and everything I de hu komo bia mention same free the guy my mention same free ho yeah ba we be try we be the better to be a
free shoot movie minimum am ya dom bloggers be nyina aka bo obia Kofitela so blog obia na de efe de ni kan de ma hono ma ye dem mum ni se omo ntimi pia na dwono be kan ya pia na dwono ni nyina ba be gina ba be ka bo me hu ze me wala jesi obi ye se na se nke no stadium ntumo
kakaka obede buy or
AQ3 so it's a perfect place.
Yes.
AQ3 in your space kit wow.
I tell you
na me say AQ3 Sunday and e be hu AQ3 yes enti yes say obia mo abu no wi obia mpeni Jesus ne bibia to take it in intem Saturday you obia mo Sunday obi kwa so nkwa sorry me say me ni o man na wo fit no pa na me kwa me do mo nchen AQ3 say san da won ti me da order da yes sorry na Jesus no
nice one
nti esem e bon pa say Sunday be dru enkwa nya me be ma ye nyina ye nkwa ni akwa je eye ni je o we na o maji wani e ma ho be ki ko bi wan sama e ma ho ye ko je ani ye ko sasa from 1 to 8 p.m. ya me bo na mu che 2 hours bi ka yes I dey boss na e mboro ko du anadwo mo ma ye se me ba o ma che ye party no bi frem
Oliver Twist ye
be o mu nya bi ma
but there ya ne say o wo fie na o ma ye na o hwe no
na live na esi so sa fi dey on ko
don ti no ba ntama na abo
na live na esi so sa
thank you my brother Guy Hectorman official blogger for Retro Vibes Day Club and Yatin can I tell you how the experience is going to be like 24 mamje mo last words bankomo ye dinu we fidie so obi nyeti at this time obi live on your Facebook page obi live on Hector TikTok obi live on most TikToks but e still no better more information into social media handles on some of the amame na baby obi pay any other information aside the yakin ya or no answer be me ready me just in free way
okay first thing so be person following and now share the ya obetumi akọ Instagram and TikTok Retro Vibes Day Club we share ya we be hu in case o person sponsor ya so your company be your institution be na person sponsor ya obetumi afre was 055 173 1217 055 173 1217 now me final words me person me can say who tie me now about Retro Vibes nyambo Sunday we first advice I mema on say the kind quarter intimate to her because before we be free AQ3 center nyambo Sunday no bene there
now what is it wapo
exactly into making sure say intimate in there da fear da would do fear wa what better twe ho and then my last words
yeah patcho ya experience in there what promise in tie baba be bra ovi
yes sir
mami nti onzo
meda obi bia ase obi a waso ya sene from day 1 be see baby aba be doing ya ra Asanteman nti yenye remu ide de sse ye bia wo ya fa ye be ya ma dwumedi ye ba ase ye ba be di no ye di ama na efe no ye de be de ba no ya ye nuanu ma Asantefo ne mo amowo kuma ase ade de ehia fim ho ani se mo beba mo de dom beba na obi aba obi ambra mbaji nani retro de bebre na aka se eye mane dia ba sisi so ya se hu se mbema no so agi egum nti ye nyina yembra na ye mane nyefe yeso ye de ne se ye be ye de be bi ama at least when nya hwea nka kra ne se ukofia obetumi aka esi obu aka se retro ya me bae me nu me ho nti no we ya na me woka me da mase
yes that's it the tickets need the number na dey to dwa no *447 *5145# call Guy Hectorman no page Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, baby, Snapchat or the flyer na to honum ube hunu atobi call Retro Vibes for pages nyina ube hu be wo honum mo amope me unse me am personal Snapchat unse oleke su ope 5 tickets also attest him this year inti bra ija ebe chem baby amenya bi ato I think it's an experience that my young come man me kan chiro because the TN say me am te here na ne awantwubo asi akun me koba de me ka chiro wo no akoma ne be yo ya ko me chirem Santen na daro ma mitimi na fidie so kasa na imagine say menya ozi na me chire wo mu me kama na yo ya me twamfo nyina ma be de beto ho enti ebe how so we all should come on board and help the event itself is great but Kumasi make things greater when it comes to this side Sunday promises to be nothing but the best. We would all enjoy, have fun, keep the memories lingering on. Nafi retro for ne kasa it me jiro matter them say mo fambre mobile ye money vibes. If you want to say something before
yes me first me adawasi. I think we met you for the first time yesterday, and then even for the first time now, the way you spoke about the event, me personally, I look at energies more than what people say. I think I saw the positive energy that you emitted on the day, and that we want to say we appreciate that. And then we also extend
I don't
and then also extend a big appreciation to your media house, Opemsuo 104.7, for giving us this opportunity to also further propagate this gospel that we have, which is Retro Vibes Day Club.
Nice. So I say better masipa and baby free buy and so one factor and at the corner number any one factor. Baby free buy any me brother to hey guy hector to say obemu one memumpo no crana fine but on obemu no a car made its amplification no smoother. Plus baby I'm more no so no AFE AQ3 center AFE until we have no option. You need be and I'm an kakra would seem be am some no ye jumawaha. Akushi fofa nti omo so kra de beba also yes all year live now no j phone wa anya ne kwa
no you can't text what texting me hector number bad me.
One last thing, at Retro Vibes there's a strict policy against smoking. So the smoking is not allowed at Retro Vibes. I just want to put that across clearly. That Miss Remo, Retro Vibes there, smoky walk, smoky. Smoky shisha, smoky, smoky BBA, paper cry, chalk womb cry, smoky.
That must say. So Retro Vibes Day Club in Penny for Kofi Dela, Guy Hectorman on Mabama extensively komo about the event happening that Sunday, the 5th of July, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ewo AQ3 Center Denche Moso